Hi, I'm Megan from Explore Outdoor, and today I'm going to be making butternut squash mac and cheese, so a slightly healthy twist on the classic. You need about 350 grams of macaroni pasta, 120 grams of cheddar cheese, 50 grams of butter, and then you need about a cereal bowl full worth of butternut squash. So they come in all different shapes and sizes. So we're going to get it cut and peeled, and then any that you have left over, you can roast it or you can use it to make soup. It's entirely up to you, but this is roughly the amount that you need. And then you need 200 ml of milk. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop our butternut squash, which is nice and cubed up, into a pan of boiling water, and then we're going to simmer that until it's nice and soft. Okay, so for the butternut squash, what I've done is I've just cut the top and the bottom off, and then I've just peeled it to take the hard edge off. And then what we're looking to do is to cut it into small cubes. So it's sort of like a pumpkin, so it's full of seeds on the inside. So what I do is I cut it into rounds. And then you're just looking get rid of that fleshy inside, so you're left with just small cubes, and you just keep going around getting rid of the flesh. You can pop them all in a bowl. You can cut it in half and then scoop out and then cut from there. It's entirely up to you, whatever's easiest, but you're looking to get them really into nice small cubes, because when we boil them in the water we want them to really soften up so we can get that nice thick sauce. So the butternut squash has been on the hob top for about 25 to 30 minutes now. I've also now put my macaroni pasta on. Just make sure you keep an eye on this, keep stirring it, because otherwise it does tend to stick to the bottom of the pan. Check the back of the packet, but generally it takes about 10 to 12 minutes. So the butternut squash, we're looking for it to get to the point where it's starting to break up, which this is now. So I'm going to take it off, drain it, and then I'm going to mash it. Mash that sauce until it's sort of like a puree even in there, that butternut squash, and I've drained my macaroni. So we're going to add in the butter. So we want that to melt nicely in there. That little mix in. Also going to pop the cheese as well, so we want those to melt nicely. I'm going to keep a little bit back. Use that to pop on top. And macaroni cheese. So we're going to keep stirring until that butter and that cheese is melted in. And then once that's combined, we're going to add in the milk just a little bit at a time, and you're looking to just judge the thickness of the sauce. It's really your preference. So if you like it nice and thick, just pop a dash in, but if you prefer it to be a bit smoother, then you can put the whole 200 ml in. It's up to you. So once that's combined, we're going to pop our pasta in. You can always add more milk in now as well if you want it to be a bit thinner. So once it's all mixed in, you can season with salt and pepper to your liking, and then I'm going to pop it in an oven-proof dish. You pop it in just a baking tray is fine. Just going to pop a nice sprinkling of cheese on top. And then we're going to pop that in the oven, really, because it's nice and cooked now, we're just looking for the cheese to melt and go golden brown on top. So for about 10 minutes. So it depends on your oven. This one took about 20 minutes for it to go golden brown on top, but just keep an eye on it, and then it's ready to serve. And there you have our healthy twist on mac and cheese.